Welcome back. As you all know, Windows 10 support has already expired this month on 16th. So as you're all aware that thousands of laptops and machines are not useful because they are unable to upgrade to Windows 11. So the old configuration, hardware configuration laptops are going waste. So my sincere request to all Windows users to try these ones to save your laptop. No need to buying any new laptops for the sake of Windows 11. If you want, you can buy. I'm not forcing anyone to not to buy the Windows 11 hardware supported hardware, but you can make useful of your old hardware also. So let me introduce the AnduinOS. AnduinOS is the secret behind this. Is this OS has been developed by one of the ex-Microsoft engineer, keeping in mind the security and security in purpose. So let me show you AnduinOS walkthrough. So first, let me show you the website. So this is the AnduinOS. So you can just go straight away to Google and write AnduinOS and click the first link, and you will be launched to this screen. So you can see here, this transition to AnduinOS will be the best decision you have ever made. So this is the Ubuntu-based operating system. As you can see here, why choose Anduin, ready to use. The ISO image is just of 1.7 GB. As you can see, I have already downloaded it. I can show you this. So this is around 1.79, it's 1.8 GB. This is very small image. Ecological perfection, it's open source, friendly interface. The GNOME based desktop environment have beautiful interface, as this is derived from Ubuntu 24.04. So this is the LTS version. I will show you the versions which are all available. So it has root and privacy. Privacy is no longer optional, it's essential. AnduinOS is designed to gather nothing from you. We don't track you, we don't profile you, we don't target you, you remain anonymous to the system. So this is the main aspect of operating system, this operating system. As you all know, there are two versions of AnduinOS available. One is the Noble Lambert 1.1 LTS and the new version Questing Queka. So the new version of Ubuntu is 25.10. The name is Questing Queka. This is the interim version, so that's the reason the support is still only 2026. This is only the interim version. So it has been derived with GNOME 49, and this is, as I said earlier, this is Ubuntu 25.10 packages, Linux kernel 6.17. But this is the support ends in 2026. By the next year, 2026, there will be a LTS version of 26.04. At the time, you will be seeing this new version of operating system. Right now, if you want an LTS support, this support is for 1.1. The support ends till April 2029. This is GNOME 46. This is derived from Ubuntu 24.04 packages. So this is the version number. So the main thing I want to show you is the hardware requirement. So as you can see here, it requires a basic amount of hardware. So this is firmware, UEFI or BIOS, no need for any advanced BIOS. So processor is 2 GHz processor and RAM is 4 GB. Even I tried installing this operating system with 2 GB of RAM, it installed perfectly, but the performance was a bit slow. So the basic requirement is 4 GB to have a faster environment. So the disk space minimum is 20 GB, but after installation only 7 GB of disk space will be occupied. So that's the beauty of this small operating system. So there will be a snappy performance and there will be no lagging. So for the system requirement for the best experience is around 2.5 GHz quad-core processor and 8 GB of RAM. So let me show you this as well. As you can see, as virtualization enthusiast, I'm always looking out for operating systems that not only performs well but also offers a seamless experience. So the main thing is you can install all sort of virtualization like KVM, VMware, VirtualBox, everything inside this one. As this has been derived with Ubuntu, you have a lot of softwares available to download and install it. So let me show you why is AnduinOS. AnduinOS is a custom Linux distribution built on the robust foundation of Debian and Ubuntu, specifically the Ubuntu 24.04. So you can see it uses a heavy customized GNOME 48 desktop environment enhanced with 18 GNOME extensions with mimic Windows 11. So it's the time to show you and walk around. You can see here it's lightweight 2 GB ISO minimum pre-installed software, and it supports Flatpak and Wine as well. So if you are new to Linux, nothing to worry about all these terms. Flatpak is just like your mobile Play Store. Like if you are having a Play Store and you want to install the new app store like Amazon or any other, you can install it. So it's not restricted to only to Play Store. You can install softwares from any MIUI or Galaxy UI or Samsung, anything. So it's just like same thing. If you don't want to install the any applications from the basic, you can install Flatpak. This is same as like your app store, like Amazon App Store or Samsung Gallery or anything else. So one is also the same thing. You can install any of these application manager and you can start downloading your applications as you require. So let me show you the operating system, how it looks. So this is the basic configuration of, this is the layout. So if I go to this, it's very minimum. There is no operating system default applications installed. This is very snappy and very small ISO image. Let me show you by opening the files. If you are new to Windows, you can see in Windows we have C drive, D drive, E drive. But in Linux you have only one drive. But in one drive you have like this: home, document, downloads. All the folders has been created here. So there will be no concept of C drive and D drive. So you can use this. So if I'm going to this, if you want to go to the properties, you can see 16 GB is free. I will show you the later on how much space I allocated for this. As you can see, I have allocated total of 25 GB of space. So out of it, 26 GB is free. That means around 7 to 9 GB only has been utilized with operating system. If you are going with Windows, it takes around 30 to 40 GB of your disk space. But here this is only the bare metal one. No operating system, no applications has been installed. So let me just walk through this operating system. Then later on I will show you how to download it and which one to download and how to make a bootable USB and so on. So in the right hand side corner you can see the same layout as Microsoft, like calendar. You can add wall clock, select weather location. This is the same as Windows 11. Your battery monitoring tool. As you can see here, the battery percentage, you can take screenshot from here, settings, lock your computer, restart your computer or shut down your computer, the volume, power mode for your laptops, or balance mode or the performance mode. If I'm going to the settings, sorry, if I'm going to the settings, the first option you can see that it's connected to the internet. Bluetooth, you can pair it by turning on the Bluetooth. Display, sounds, as you can see the input, microphone or your speakers. If you want to go to power, you can install it. Multitasking, you can have multiple screens or multiple spaces for your work. Appearance, you can use dark or light or the normal mode of themes. If you want, you can add pictures, you can add. If I'm going to the apps, you can see all the apps which are installed right now. This is only the default system which I am showing you. I have not installed any of the operating system, just to show you how much minimum this operating system is. As you can see here, drivers, app store, application is there, camera, character, chess, one small game, clock, console. This is the terminal, disk, utility, analyzer utility, document viewer. By default the PDF viewer has been installed, PDF reader, what we see in Windows. Extension, files, you can see the browser, Firefox. You can adjust the fonts, language, logs, network tools, password keys, power statistics, and so on. These are only the software updates is here. You can update to the latest version. I will show you. It's well documented operating system. You nothing to worry about the people who are coming directly from Windows to the Linux. It's very handy. I will show you one more magic what the resource is taking. Go to system monitor, open. Now you can see that this CPU utilization is only 24%. Memory, you can see it has taken 1.8 GB of 4 GB. So cache is 2.1 GB. If you are allocating only 2 GB of disk space, 1 GB will be utilized. So this is very small footprint hard operating system. Go to back. This is the transmission, what all things are getting downloaded. It will be downloading through this application, this software. This is the video tools, weather or something. So if you want to update your operating system, you can open it. As you can see here, it is saying the repository, other software, updates. You can see here updates daily. You can click on updates and you can start. If you want to know how to install the updates manually, I can show you the documentation. It's very handy. You can go here and you can see the RDM version release, install. Go to install. You can see here download RDM, or let's say if you want to download from USB, this is the installation method it's showing. Update your system. You can just copy paste this and you can start upgrading your operating system. If the new version of operating system is also coming, then nothing to worry, just a command line, your operating system will be upgraded to the newer version. So install App Store. You can install Flatpak and FlatHub. This is the App Store which you are looking for to install any operating system, any application like Amazon Store or Galaxy, Samsung Galaxy app. this is like that. So click on it, just copy this command and paste it in. I will show you one small example. Right click onto it, you can see all the menu are similar to Windows 11. Open terminal, just open this command. Let us first update the operating system line that I will show you. Update your system, just copy this command, copy, Control C, open your browser. I am running this in a virtual box. You can even work with physical hardware also. It's not download copying it, so you can just copy the same thing, sudo space apt space update. You can write sudo space apt space update, hit enter. It's asking for the password. This is more secure one. So as you can see, the updates are showing there are so many updates which are about to get downloaded. If you type the command upgrade, all these applications or the files will be upgraded to the newer version. So this is the simple way. The same way you can copy the same thing for installing the app stores. So let me show you how to download it, this operating system. Go to Audium website, go down, download the Noble Nomad 1.4. This is based on Ubuntu 24.04 and hit download. So this support is till April 2029. So the one which is moving newly from Windows to Linux, I prefer this because this is very small operating system. You can walk around and you can learn Windows, Linux, and you can go to the advanced versions like Red Hat or Ubuntu or Rocky or anyone. But this is the stepping stone for any Windows users, you can say. So I have already downloaded it. You can say here it's already downloaded. I showed you earlier. This version is around 1.79 GB. So let me show you how to make an bootable device. So to make a bootable device, go to right here, Rufus, RUFUS, Rufus download. This is very handy tool for creating any operating system bootable USB. So you can download it. This is R2exe file. So I have already downloaded it. You can see here. So let us create a bootable device. So click select, and I have already downloaded the ISO. Just double click on it. I have inserted my pen drive that's of 8 GB now. As you can see, I will select the operating system AnduinOS. As you can see, the volume label it has already taken, and it is taking 532. Click start, and it's taking right in ISO image mode. Click OK. As you can see, all the data will be destroyed. Hit OK. So this is a very small ISO. I believe this will not take much time. So for the easier point, I will open an operating system in the VMware and we will try to install it. By the time it installs, we'll go for, so the bootable device is getting created. Hit new, write some operating system image ANDIUM, and let us select the operating system from here. Go to downloads and MOS, then hit next. This is only done through the unattended installation. Detected OS type Ubuntu 64. This OS type cannot be installed unattended, so I have to install it unattended mode itself. There is no checkbox available here. Hit next. So I have one more operating system by the same name, so I will write AnduinOS. Hit next. We'll power off this machine. Cancel. Let me power off this virtual machine. Power off. So let me go to the virtual box again, ANDIUM AnduinOS. Let me select the operating system. Go to the operating system list which I have downloaded it. Hit next. So let us give 4 GB of memory so that the installation process will be a bit more. So if you want, you can give 2 CPU cores. Hit next. So 25 GB is the default hardware size it has taken. So you can review the operating system hardware which you have specified. The name machine you have given is AnduinOS, and it's 4 GB and 2 processor cores, and disk space is 25 GB. Hit finish. As you can see here, the virtual machine has been created now. So let us start the operating system. So now the VM is powering up. So let me open this. So as you can see here, the screen is a bit small. So if you want to view it in a full screen mode, click on view and go to scale mode, then click switch. Now you can see it in full screen mode. So As I said, it was showing the message was install OS, hit enter. So the next screen what it shows will be the, as you can see here, Ubuntu 24.04 screen is popping up now, because this AnduinOS was built upon this Oracle Ubuntu 24.04 is showing this message. So all the applications which is there in Ubuntu will be available, and its repository also will be taken by the Ubuntu repository itself, and it's very secure and very handy. So the operating system installation process is going on now. So bear some time, please watch the video completely. I am not skipping not even a single aspect of this operating system installation and giving the overview. I've seen so many content creators in YouTube that people are just showing the start screen and the end screen. They're skipping out the whole process. I will fast forward the process which is unnecessary or it's time consuming, but do watch the complete video so that you can see the whole process and you will not miss out any. If in the real scenario, if you miss out any, if you encounter any error message and you're not well versed with this, you will be in bit annoying situation. So that's the reason I'm showing you the whole process, and I will fast forward the video which is not relevant. So as you can see here, this is the live image what you are seeing now. If you want to install the operating system now, if you don't want to install, even you can work around with this operating system. You will see all the operating system, but the data whatever will be saved will not be saved once you start on this machine. So if you want to install the operating system, click on this AnduinOS 1.1. So good thing is this is based on Ubuntu 24.04 and the LTS support. The support ends in 2029. Now the process is getting started. So I will show you the Ubuntu Rufus. Ubuntu has completed making the bootable USB. So it's ready now. Hit close. By taking out this USB and installing it in your any laptop or any desktop or any computer, you go to the BIOS and you can select the first boot device as USB device, or you can pop into, as you are, I think you are well aware that to going to BIOS, it varies from machine to vendor to vendor. Some machines go to BIOS in Dell, some machines goes in F2. So go there and first boot device you select it as USB and restart your machine. So the same screen what you are seeing in this screen now as a virtual machine, you will be seeing the same screen. Just follow the process and you will good to go. So now it's asking to, it's welcome screen, it's asking the language. So let it be the default English. Hit continue. Now it's asking the keyboard layout, let it be English, continue. So now it's asking to install download updates while installing OS. So downloading updates will take some time. So to save time, I am unchecking this one. If you have internet connectivity in your laptop or in your desktop, you can put the checkbox of this so that the updates can install straight away while installing the operating system itself. For my case, I am unchecking this box because it takes some time. To save time, I am doing that. Nothing to worry. If you don't want to install the updates right away, you can install the operating system, then you can update. I showed you the command sudo apt update and sudo apt upgrade. You can use this to upgrade your AnduinOS. Hope I'm making clear. So if you have any queries or any questions regarding this, you can message me or you can comment me on the comment section so that I will be very happy to help you out. Now it's asking to show the installation type. It is showing erase disk and install audio. The whole disk will be erased and the operating system will be installed now by this. So hit select and install now. So as you can see here, if you continue, the change list will be returned to the disk. Otherwise, you will be able to make the further changes. So now I am just making as a default one. Hit continue. So it's asking to select the location, whichever location you are in, you can select the location. I'm selecting the default location as New York. Whichever your location belongs to, you can select that location. According to that, your time zone will be set. So I'm just giving the username. It's asking to the username. I will just give the basic username as data. And I'm going for the username, also the data, and the password also I'm giving you the basic one. So it's asking require my password to login. It continue, nothing to worry. So now you can see that it's copying files. You can see the main highlights of this operating system. Thank you for installing AnduinOS is a Debian-based operating system that uses Ubuntu software repository designed to provide you with a better desktop experience. We can't wait to introduce you to the amazing features of Anduin. So if you click onto the next slide, you can see here, say goodbye to the hassle of searching an application on the web. AnduinOS provides you with a vast array of applications. So just go through this. The best thing of this operating system is everything is neat and clearly documented in the anduin.com. You can go through the documentation and you can install or you can do whatever you want with this operating system. This is very small and lightweight operating system which doesn't consume your more hardware resource. So let me go through this. So the best partner for developers, like you can see here, Docker also you can install in this. The developer environment for GCC, Node, Python, Rust, Go, .NET, everything can be done in this operating system. So my suggestion not to upgrade to the new operating system or buying new hardware. Just use this hardware operating system once and give some time, 1 week as your daily driver. Then I am sure that you will be loving this operating system. And the main concern is the security aspect. This has been designed by Microsoft developer. So, and it is built upon Ubuntu 24.04. That's very handy and very stable operating system, and it's LTS version. The operating system is supported till 2029. So nothing to worry about the support and all. If in case the operating system new comes also, there's nothing to worry about. The operating system will be updated in a snap. So almost finishing copying files. As you can see here, privacy in your hands, keep your privacy. Unlike operating system, the large corporation which often define information security as protecting user privacy by allowing only their code to run, AnduinOS has never collected any user information and never will. AnduinOS believes that the device should belong to the user and serve the task they are focused on. They are very clear on their agenda. So as you can see, gaming experience no longer a joke, and you can read upon. You can install Steam, Wine, Proton to download any games, and you can do it. So now help and support. This is a community-based operating system. Whatever it is there, you can ask the questions. The community is very well available to help you out with this. So now it's configuring, retrieving. So let it happen. I'm not going to skip this. Let the operating system continue from now on. I will get back to you. I will fast forward the video from now on so that your time will be saved, and I will get back to you once the operating system is available. Thank you. Welcome back. Thank you for your patience, friends. So as you can see, the installation has been completed. It just took hardly 2 to 3 minutes to install this operating system while I was giving you some information about this operating system. So now it's asking to restart. So let's hit restart. So I'm installing this in a virtual box. So that's the reason you will be seeing a virtual box screen now. So once you are installing, now it will show please remove the installation media, then press enter. So if you are installing it in a physical machine, remove the USB and hit enter. So I have removed the USB and hit enter because I'm installing it in an ISO. Just I'm hitting enter to reboot. So if you are in case you are installing it in a desktop or in a laptop, you need to remove the USB and hit enter. So the OS is getting rebooted now. As you can see on demos, this is a very tiny and snappy operating system. You can see the operating system has been installed and it's asking to insert the password. Login screen now, hit enter. Yes, you're good to go. The main screen is available now. As you can see here, we can snap around 4 screen for the workspace, and we are doing it in a single first space now. As you can see, I can see the desktop. I will right click it. You can see new folder, new document, anything. If you want to create a text file or any, okay, create folder, new, hit enter. As you can see here, the new operating system has been installed and we are creating a new file. You can see here, if I am going to the desktop, I can see new. If I'm going to home, you can see document, downloads, music, pictures, trash, all these things which you are seeing in the left hand side. So hope you like this operating system, the tiny operating system, and you will make use of all your old laptops. If you have any concerns, any error message or any queries, do let me know. I will try to solve your problems. Hope you like this video. Please share, like, subscribe my videos for helping me or supporting me to continue the sharing knowledge purpose. Please share, like, subscribe my videos and share among your friends. If you want me to improvise in some aspects, please do let me know. Thank you for your patience and goodbye. Thank you, friends.